Let's talk about fold. Okay. 4 major things I want to talk about when it comes to forward folding from standing. Don't lock out the knees. Keep a little bend. That's 1. Don't strain. Don't push beyond your limits. That's 2. And 3, don't hyperextend your neck with the gaze looking forward. Invite that neck to release when you fold in. Number 4, watch that little yoga butt. Don't overdo that extension. Keep a neutral spine as you fold. Number 1, don't hyperextend your knees. What is that hyperextension? Where you're locked out, like you're almost pushing the kneecaps back into the backs of the knees, and that way you're not really keeping that soft bend and engagement of all the thighs for you to fold. Yes, you should be standing tall and straight, but not with that kind of militant locked out style. That's going to put a lot of pressure on those knees and also hyperextend that stretch to the hamstring, and that's not really going to be good over time. So keep a soft bend, and that's going to help you shock absorb a little bit of that movement to fold in. Number 2, and this kind of goes for any stretch, any fold, any postural shape of yoga, don't force your way deeper into the fold. So if you come here and this is as far as you can reach, you're not going to touch your toes yet, don't reach in and push yourself deeper in. Even if you are someone that can touch the floor with your hands, your knees are safely bent, but you grab in always and kind of push yourself into it more than your body is saying yes to, that's a no-no. Listen to your body, listen to your breath. 3rd point, where's your gaze? So are you going down the whole way and your chin's doing this? And even when you're folded forward, your chin's doing this and you're hyperextending that neck. Once you come down into the fold, invite that chin to drop towards the chest. Release all of that effort through the neck. Let the top of your head down. Gaze straight between your legs back behind you. Even if you're up here, your gaze should never be anywhere that's really in front of your feet. You should invite that relaxing. I have 1 more, and it's a fun one. Swan dive forward. Oh, ooh, yes. Well, it's a lovely cue to hinge from the hips because we're trying to avoid that kind of rounded forward, lazy fold. Sometimes what happens is we tilt that pelvis forward and we get this little bit of a yoga butt and we stick our butt out and we're like, oh, that feels really good. I'm going to fold all the way in. What you're doing here is now crunching into the lower back. Ooh, what's that word again? Hyperextension. And over time, that's gonna wear on you. It might not feel bad necessarily, even at all. Some of you love back bends, I do. But you do that over and over and over again. You're placing a lot of strain here. And again, these poor hammies are taking a lot of that, overstretching them. You're like, it feels good, but can we keep more of maybe a neutral spine hinging at the hips, so there's more core control in the front of the body as well as control through my softly bent knees, my strong legs. And then when you reach that kind of 90 with the neutral spine, that's when you can finally release head, neck, and shoulders. The spine rounds all the way down. And just remember, you are your best teacher.